Share my screen. So this is Saml authentication. Go to admin, added a new section for authentication. Right now it's just SAML configuration. Um, this is all the stuff you need for SAML. Not gonna bother showing you. Basically, you sort of copy paste this out of Okta in this case. You can see I'm using Okta as my sort of example here. Um, and we could also sort of like configure automatically provision basically means, if a new person who we've never seen before logs in using this SAML provider, should we create them an account or should we reject it and require you to sort of separately send them an invite? So you can toggle that. Once that's all configured, obviously I've already done that part. When I log out, I see the login with SAML button. This will only show up for this organization. So if I go to, some other organization, it's normal. If I log in with SAML, yeah, you didn't see the pop-up, but trust me, there was a little, basically instead of the Google pop-up, it's just an Okta pop-up, exactly the same concept otherwise. And now, I logged in with SAML because in the SAML directory, my name is Christo instead of Christopher. Um, there is some interesting stuff here that I had to work through with when you have a SAML provider, you're essentially trusting the SAML provider to be accurate, right? You're sort of trusting them to verify identities, which if an organization wants to trust them, that's great, but we can't let that go cross organization. So we have to sort of lock that down a bit. Nothing too crazy, just basically becomes a matter of checking, um, having sort of a concept of what authentication providers are allowed for a certain organization and checking to see where their session token came from. And if it came from a authentication provider that is not allowed for them, forcing them to log in again. So I need to work through some of the error states there to make sure it's very clear what's happening if you run into one of those scenarios. But that's sort of probably the trickiest part of this whole thing. That's it.